Hello guys, my name is Leszek, and in this video I would like to tell you a little bit more about the strength. Why strength is important? Well, for me, in my opinion, and at Fitness So we think about the strength as the fundamental of fitness. So basically, without strength, you will not be able to achieve your full potential. So let's have a look at the couple different situations. Let's say you are a runner, and for example, running the marathon, you think that the only thing you need to do is to run, and by running you getting better at endurance, getting better at running, but you're not necessarily working on the strength. And the strength is something which helps you. If you are stronger, you will be able to run further, and you will recover better, and you will prevent the injuries. So basically, not including the strength in your training is a mistake. And all the pros are doing this, and in our program, we always include the strength training. Another example, let's say you love dancing, and the only thing you do at this moment is Zumba. And it's fair enough, it's great exercise, but with some strength training, you will be able to enjoy Zumba more. Your moves will be bigger and you will have more energy to do this. Look at Joanna. Joanna dances a lot, but on the top of that, she does strength training because she knows that with the strength training, she will be able to perform better. And after this really hard Zumba session, next day she can wake up and she's ready to go again. Now, how do you train for strength? That's something which I spent a lot of time looking at and discovering. So basically what I've noticed, people tend to do the wrong type of training for strength. We tend to go somewhere in the middle. So imagine there is a scale from, like, this is strength training here, and this is the endurance training. And we, in our trainings, we mostly do something in the middle. So we're not really focusing only on strength, we're not focusing on the endurance, we're going somewhere bang in the middle. So our rep range is around 8 to 12, and the weights are heavy, but not too heavy, and that's fine, but there is a better way of doing this. The better way is to taking our reps range and the weights all the way down to the strength zone. And the strength zone, if you want to really work on the strength, you need to take the weight which is heavy. And I mean heavy, let's say after 5th rep, you're saying, I cannot do it anymore. And if you really want to work on just the pure strength, the 1 rep max, it's something you need to do. There is a limit about this because this is where you might be pushing a little bit too far. So that's why at Fitness Soul, when we're doing our deadlift sessions or if we telling you how to do your strength, we ask for around 3 to 5 reps. And it's not with something light that after 3 reps you're like, I could do this forever. No, you have to take the weight which is heavy enough that you are really feeling it. And then you need to rest. And the rest, it's super important. You cannot just rest for 10 seconds and go again. No. To make it work, you need to rest between 2 to 3 minutes at least. Or if you go with the heavy weight and especially with the deadlift, sometimes I rest up to 5 minutes because I need to be sure that all my muscles are ready and recovered, and so I can again do 100% of my effort. So you do like between 3 to 5 reps, rest for 2 to 3 minutes, and you repeat this 3 times. Ideally, you would like to do this training 3 times a week. I know it's it's hard to do this, so for people who are doing other things, the bare minimum is 1, and I would suggest doing this 2. I try to do the strength training at least 2 times a day. No, a week. What's the benefits? As we mentioned before, the benefits, it's that you can recover better, you are injured free, but also when I think about training, I'm not thinking about training just right now. I think about myself when I'm older. I'm 38 now, and I loved fitness, and I love doing what I'm doing, and I want to be able to do this forever. So basically, I train myself now thinking that I'm 70, 80, and I know what I'm gonna need when I'm 70. You know, when I'm 70, I will not need a split, or I will not maybe necessarily need the handstand push-up, but I will definitely need the strength to stand up from the floor, or to take my bicycle and walk the stairs, or to climb the Arthur seat so I can see the amazing view, or maybe play with my children. I don't have a children, but you know what I mean. So the strength will make your body stronger, so you're kind of building the strength now, and gradually over the years you will lose the strength. That's normal. But let's say you are on, you've got levels, and from 1 to 10, and every 10 years you're losing some muscles and you're getting weaker. So let's say I'm at level 5, so in 10 years I'm gonna be at level 4, in another 10 years I will be at level 3. Imagine what's happened when I'm 80. I will be level 0, and that's me done. Or I can build up now and I can get up to the level 10, and then again I will be gradually losing the strength, but by 70 I will be still on level 5, and I will be completely free to do anything I want because I won't be limited by the strength. So strength training, I really recommend it. Do it. One of the questions we are asked is how to do the strength training at home when you don't have the weights. And that's not that easy, but it's possible. So instead of going and making your exercise harder by adding weights, you need to slow down. So it means you do squats. So instead of going very fast with the squats, you are controlling your squats. So let's say you go for 5 seconds down and 5 seconds up. So one rep takes you 10 seconds, and you're really concentrating on these muscles. The other way is to do explosive training. So instead of just regular squats, you are on the top of the squats, you jump as high as you possibly can. That's another way of doing this. Also, you can introduce, there's a lot of bodyweight exercises which are super hard. For example, if you don't have the barbell to push it overhead, you could start learning how to do handstands. And once in the handstands, you can start doing presses, overhead presses, which are amazing for the strength. What else? There are bands. You could use the bands, and they're coming with different sizes. So you might start with the easier band and move this forward to the heavier one. What else? You could probably at home, I would really recommend getting the pull-up bar, and the pull-up bar is amazing because you can not only do hanging, which is amazing for your shoulders and for your body, you can do pull-ups, beautiful exercise. It's one of the 2 exercises I would choose. If I had only 2, I would do pull-ups and I would do deadlifts. And you can hang upside down from the pull-up bar. You can put the gymnastic rings, and you can really set the training space with limited number of items like pull-up bar, gymnastic rings, and maybe kettlebell. Yeah, I love kettlebells too. So if you can get the kettlebell, get the kettlebell.